Carl. Total obscure location.
Yay.
Going through it right now.
Cool. All right. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Does everybody have their bottle of champagne ready?
I wish I had. I'd have better alcohol than champagne if I felt like drinking.
Wow.
I don't really like champagne all that much.
Shit thrown. Brandon, throw down. Your turn.
I mean, what?
Defend champagne.
I don't even drink. It was just it was more like a celebratory thing.
Nope.
I know you're a Francophile. Bring it out.
I'm a what? Excuse me?
You're a Frankenfurter.
I'm a Frankenfurter?
A
I mean-
Francophile. Someone who loves France.
Oh, I am not that. For some reason I went to like Mary Shelley's Frankenstein first, not it's like I guess I could get behind doctors. Anyways. What?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The horrors of modern medicine.
So do we have the pleasure flora quest in?
No.
No?
Just checking. Jeez, I'm
Yeah.
filling out a survey.
Spider drill hasn't been turned on yet.
What survey are you filling out?
Whether or not we have
The-
mature content.
The Brazil self-rating survey as part of the Steam release process.
Is our game really releasing in 1 hour? Oh my god.
Is
It's
it,
like
is it
2
now?
hours, right?
Is it now saying 1 hour?
Yeah.
The game plans to unlock in approximately 1 hour.
Oh, that's spooky. I thought it was 2 hours.
It was.
Thought
It
it
was
said
2
12.
hours not that long ago, so it must have
okay.
just kicked over.
It changes every hour.
Changes every hour.
Thanks,
Ollie.
Will. Appreciate the clarification.
Look, man, based on the way we've been talking this morning, I need that clarification. Got my flu
Oh.
shot today, this morning.
Yay.
Yeah. I do that next Wednesday.
Pharmacist was like, it kicks in 2 weeks, so try not to get sick in the next 2 weeks. I'm like, I guess
Thanks.
I'll just roll the dice better. Player skill.
We know you're so good at those rolling dice.
My
That's
opponent-
true.
Jeff actually hates it when I roll dice during our X-Men games because I do like this elephant trunk. Like, do this.
Oh, you have that type of dice roll?
I do that kind of dice rolling so that it actually, it actually rolls. I hate when people do this. And I'm like that's just, ugh.
I hate when people do what you're doing. You just make a mess.
No, but it's
You
contained.
do this
'cause
and then you cup.
you have the flick. You have like the flick to it so that it bounces where you're dropping it.
It doesn't
has a-
matter.
The shake is in the hand. That's the
I mean,
rolling.
No, it matters. Well, it depends on what kind of dice you're using. For
Okay.
most dice, it doesn't matter.
We can now actually officially launch.
Hell yes.
The button is finally there.
Press the button.
Okay,
Oh, sorry.
click. I already did.
Cool.
Really?
Done.
God, refreshing. What? No, you didn't.
I can. Shall I?
This
All right, Carl.
morning
3,
already.
2, 1. Press it.
We are hard shit posting this morning. I love it.
I'm so excited. I just want to see it.
All right.
We're clearly in the best state of mind.
Are we allowed to all write reviews for how great our own game is?
Generally not well regarded.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course.
We now have a button.
It's a button.
Cool.
It's a green button.
Oh God, it's beautiful.
Shall we go through the board? Shall we do work?
Not push a button.
We can push the button after we get everything else lined up. Jesus. You still have images to make. Go make images.
All right,
We
all right.
have images.
We found
Fine.
more Steam images we need to make.
Of course. Now that the Brazil survey is done,
So when are we actually releasing so I can schedule this and search for a home tweet?
In approximately 1 hour.
Jeez, yeah, here I
Steam
am.
decided.
I'm not gonna push it. I'm just gonna save it as a draft right now.
let me check the build. The build is successful. And then let's promote that build.
And for whatever reason, I found that my computer really hates capturing video, recording video of our game for some reason. Like, the game's running at 100 FPS, but when I go, OBS, hey, record this to disk, it records it at like 4 frames per second. When I'm in the game, when I'm in the main menu, it's all completely fine at full FPS. But once it hits the game, it's like, nope.
I didn't
So-
check how my recording looked.
And just to verify, Anthony, you are comfortable with me pushing the build with the hardpoint
Yeah.
change live?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a trivial change. It was just a missing line of text.
You tested the shit out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I loaded save games back, and they were like, "Yep, hard points are there again," because the number's actually being set to something other than 0.
Seems
All
good.
right. That build is shifted to default.
BRB, 1 sec.
I
Oh.
did 2 bug fixes this morning, but I don't feel comfortable pushing them yet, and I would
Okay.
like us to talk about our release process so that I can feel comfortable pushing bug fixes in the future.
So we have a chunk of time set aside tomorrow to go through and plan out what our dev cycle and push process is going to look like. We could talk about it today too. There's no reason we couldn't. But I figured we'd be going around on things like the Brazilian mature content survey.
What else is going on? If anyone didn't see, I highly recommend grabbing Surviving Mars off of Epic Store. It's free
It's free today.
for the week.
Ooh.
It's a big inspiration for a lot of my impetus of the game. So
Doing it now.
All right.
Start one day. Oh, go ahead.
Shall we go through the board, Carl?
Yes, please.
poor Carl, let's just kill him.
Yeah.
We can't go through the board. We're releasing.
Yeah, what's the point of going through the board?
Just, oh my god.
Yeah, now we just rake in the dough, right?
We're done. We're done now, right? Like it's-
Right, correct.
Once we click ship, we're done.
Done.
Yep, I ship the shit post. All right.
All right, so
Okay.
let's run. We got a few things in Validate. We'll come back to those if we're going to play test and go through. We have in doing, exploiting. Text pop-up has tendency to disappear when exploiting 3 places at a time. Looks like that's Will.
I'm sorry, I was getting Surviving Mars. What are we talking about? Oh,
Okay.
Work.
Yep. You
like
have-
I said, I have changes for both of these bugs. I don't feel comfortable pushing them because we're in a space. So
Okay.
they
Yeah,
are sitting
I
and
went-
doing until
Okay.
we have figured out how to deal with that.
As a GBG, I would like to cold call. That's separate. As a player, when I select an ability that requires an action, I would like the game to be more clear. That's still in doing. Is that in process or is that on hold?
For which?
And George, it looks like is freezing and coming back and freezing and coming back, so we can move on.
Ah, the classic.
Oh,
Whoa,
there he
that's
is.
a great snip. One
Oh
second.
no, frozen again. Okay.
Um,
Google ads and Facebook ads. Brandon, a little later today, if we have some time, I'd love to talk with you about next steps on these.
Can we also have Carl in that conversation? 'Cause
Sure.
Yesterday we were talking about it and we didn't really
Yep.
reach a resolution.
Yeah. So maybe after we get pushed later today, we can spend some time.
Yeah.
Okay. Left over in release 7 for the spike. I've got several things that need to be done. I'm mostly prepped on the purchase now button. I will upload that and push that live after we go. Creation and dry run a Steam build. I have just bits and pieces of that, but we do need to talk more about the development portion of that. And we have the improved drag and drop for installations, which George was going to work on, but he is intermittent right now. Still, it looks he's not in his frame. And the highlight on planets we are not going to do, obviously, before it wasn't part of the spike. And the faction design time. So we really don't have. Yeah, the only things we have left are a couple things that are not critical. I do wish we had the drag and drop for installations in the ship menu, but I think we're probably too late at this point for getting that in. So we should probably prioritize that as a fast follow. Yeah.
Yep.
Just trying to go through any of these. Okay. So validation. We had a serialization for hard points. Carl, you have state of the game, which is which actually has images that are still needed for it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Twitch block, get the game now. That is.
You had done one. I just don't think we've added it to the Twitch.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, so that'll have to go. So why don't I'm going to move that one into doing, as well as the purchase now button, because those are all post launch. State of the game is post launch, so those three are at the top.
God, why? No Tennessee.
We have add fuel to the endgame analytics, which we can look at, but that is not a blocker. Remove reactor damage text from the results of gaseous experiment. Yeah, so I mean, the only one we should probably really jump in and verify is the serialization bug. Who wants to fire up the game and see if they can
from Steam
validate
correct.
that? Other than
Yeah, you could do it on Steam. You could do it anywhere.
Yep.
But I mean, if the latest build is live on Steam,
Yep.
I upgraded the version number as well with that,
Okay.
so it's 0.1.3.
Okay.
Great.
We should be testing Steam. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, you can test it on Steam.
Yep.
Create a new game,
Yep.
quit, go back into the game, and you should have, all hard points available, or proper hard points on ships. The buy now button.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of places that do buy now on their websites, I'll share my screen because I've seen it on Grim Dawn specifically, and then other sites.
Wait, you said 0.1.3?
Yeah.
I've got 0.1.2.
So the thing just went live. So if you don't have your patch set to immediate every time it launches, then you may have to wait a little while before you get the patch streamed to you.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Always keep this game up to date.
Yep. And then
So,
I think
so the best way I've found to do it is just to completely close down Steam and reopen it. Seems to
that
often
will also
prompt.
do it.
Okay.
Steam is so weird.
And if that doesn't work, then you can also just completely uninstall the game and reinstall the game, and it will grab the latest version, which is
Great.
the nuke from orbit. But sometimes you need something fast. And but I was going to share my turn on screen share. So you can see my screen, like the Grim Dawn, like this. I think it's Humble, and I see a lot of
that is
a lot of
one.
places. A lot of places do this where they link from. I think it's just because they get a better rate. And it's the Steam key. You actually, because that's where the little Steam icon's there. So you sell the Steam keys through Humble.
Mhm.
And I've seen this on lots of dev pages
Mhm.
as the primary way they sell the game from their website. So
Okay.
maybe I mean I don't know.
Isn't there an itch widget for that?
There is an itch widget for that.
widget.
I think there is also a Humble widget for that.
Yeah, and I think most
I
people,
don't have any of that kind of thing prepped, but we could look at it.
I mean,
It's
for right now, it
pretty
could just link to the
straightforward.
Steam page.
Right,
But in
that's
the
all I was
future,
going to do.
we
but,
should swap it probably to something like this. Does itch give you Steam keys? Can you?
You can set it up to get Steam keys
Steam
through
keys.
Itch. Yeah, so I mean, doing this would be setting up a business partnership with Humble. So
Okay.
it's not something we can do today.
No,
because
which
they
is
handle
fine.
the payment processing. They handle all
They do.
that.
Yeah.
If you utilize that widget, so
And I do know. Sorry, people do use it because it is a better deal.
I started a new game. I exited the game immediately. I went back to the main menu. I clicked continue, and now my game is soft locked.
What?
I'll try it again, but it's definitely soft locked. Or hard locked. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said soft locked. It's definitely hard locked.
Is it crashing?
Yeah.
The hard points wouldn't be crashing it. I know that much. Oh, because you probably haven't even got to the point where it's loading the game.
I don't know, but it's not responding, so I'm ending it.
What does your log say?
Oh, how do I figure that out? Properties, local files, browse local files.
Yeah. Is there there's probably a saved folder?
Nope. Engine, content. That doesn't look right. Engine, binaries, third party.
No.
Doesn't look right. In search, binaries, Win64. Output test. What the hell is this? Nope. That's definitely not a log.
Not a log.
Content packs. Nope, there's nothing log related in here. I'm gonna run it again and see if I can repro it consistently.
I'm loading it up to try it on myself.
Try to continue. Try to continue again from loading it.
Yep. Hey, it worked this time.
All right. Next thing I want you to try, for this time, new game.
Hard points are working, by the way, so we can validate that.
To check if that weird lock, and I can at least verify that it's not the save file. Do new game.
Oh, I also just hard locked on.
I mean, that's after
my
loading.
continue.
That's far after save file has been loaded on your screen. Do new game, quit back to the main menu, and then new game again. Like, don't do any loading. Just.
Oh, I just alt tabbed and got a crash that said fatal error while alt tabbing.
Yeah, alt tabbing, it's completely locked.
Oh. I'm having a hunch that there's something going on whenever you're trying to launch multiple games with the game running again, without quitting completely.
Launch multiple games.
Yeah, I'm gonna end task it.
So start multiple runs. Doesn't matter if it's continue or new games, but you go into the game, quit back to the main menu, go back into the game.
Okay, that's what I'm testing to do right now. So I did a new game, I alt tabbed and it crashed. Now I'm back at the draft screen. I just drafted a random army of losers.
So good news, my dudes. Steam is soft locking for me.
Oh.
We need to issue an emergency patch to Steam.
I quit game, I am pressing continue.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
bad.
Don't hit continue. I don't care about loading. It should. I think my hunch is correct. It doesn't matter if you load or just hit new game again and start.
Oh, you
the
want me
new
to
game.
just do a new game again next time? Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that next time.
I think going back into the game for a second time is crashing the game.
Yeah, it crashed it. Well, the continue did anyways. I'll try the other method once this finished.
Oh, and there's not going to really be any logging. This is a shipping build. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, that's all. So now my question is, if I do this in the editor...
Oh, interesting. Okay, so I went from continue game to quit game back to main screen, hit continue game, got in, was able to actually click around and do things,
And then it crashed?
went to quit game, hit quit game, and then I crashed.
Something's...
At least no sane person should play the game this way, so that's upside.
Ending task again.
So I'm in the game, and I go back.
Okay, I'm doing the new game test. Oh my god, this intro's so slow.
Oh, God.
Yep, you're right.
Yep, got
New-
it too.
new game,
Got
new
it.
game.
Got it in editor,
Ooh.
and I have output, which is Hook Manager, line 15.
Hook manager must not be getting cleaned up correctly.
What is Hook Manager, line 15?
CPP.
Yeah, CPP. Hook dot add. Oh, that's where it's trying to add a hook. I wonder if this is a. And it's actually failing in the array.h when it's trying to allocate, resize, grow. Event pull hook. 30.
Yep. I got the same crash as you will. Okay.
It's probably trying to call register hook on a hook manager that doesn't exist. Right?
T array. Search for manager event. I'll just post the worthwhile lines in coding. Good.
Yeah. This is because there's global state that's not getting cleaned up. That's got to be it.
Okay.
Because the hook manager is supposed to be in global state. So there must be a point where this is supposed to get cleaned up. I think it's cleaned up on close right now, but there's probably another place it's supposed to get cleaned up.
Thanks for following Journal Space.
Actually, well, is it when the probably is it if it's on close, it's probably when the entire game instance is shut down, not whenever you're just returning to the main menu.
Yeah,
Check.
that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
think that this function needs to get called at a different place than where it's getting called.
Yeah, there was something I saw.
So in the JSON data helper functions, that's where I put it. That's kind of a weird place to put it, but
Okay.
let's see, where is this getting called?
I wonder if it's getting called in Blueprint at all. That's possible.
It's a Blueprint callable function. So yep.
Or it's not getting called in Blueprint. It was probably this because there is a place in the code of like returning to the main menu where a bunch of cleanup of stuff is called. And maybe
I'm
that just
pretty
never-
sure it's getting called because if you run the game in editor twice, it works. Like if you
No, it
run an
didn't.
editor, close the editor, run an editor, that'll work. which means it's getting cleaned up when you close the
Instance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not getting cleaned up whenever you're still in instance, but going back to the main menu and then
Right.
going back. Yeah.
So I think it's getting called. I think it just needs to get called in an additional place.
That's what I mean. There is a place that I know where cleanup calls where I added them at one point whenever it was just going back to the main menu long ago.
Yeah, if you just
I just need to find out where I did that.
If you search for the function clear loaded JSON files in Blueprint, that is the one that we need to call.
Clear loaded JSON files. Yep, that's getting called on shutdown, which I'd expect. And it's getting called on show main menu. There it is. That's why it's not getting called.
What's that?
Oh, it's the path that it's going. Yeah, that early access pop-up hidden. Ah. Oop. When I put in the early access pop-up, I didn't connect a line back to the chain that does all the cleanup. It just needed a continue execution.
Yes, not my fault.
Yeah, I just broke the execution chain on that one if statement. Checking in. Guess I should change the version number too.
Yeah.
Well, good. Yay. Exactly what we want to find right now.
Yay, hard locks. That one actually people would run into.
Yes.
Because that would happen like if you lost a game and then started a new game immediately.
Yep.
I hear having crashes in your game is really good for early reviews.
It's great.
Early crash sys.
Yeah, we're last minute. We found a last minute crash bug general space, so
working on it. Info check, yeah, and request it. Oh yeah, that would be causing all sorts of problems.
General space. That's a cool name.
This morning is already a roller coaster of emotions. And we haven't even pressed the button yet.
Press it. I want to drink my alcohol.
Pretty sure we don't need to press the button for you to drink alcohol.
Yeah, you can do that at any time, Will. Live your truth, my dude.
Treat yourself.
This is coffee, by the way, stream, not alcohol.
Brandon bought himself flowers yesterday. So you can buy yourself alcohol today.
It was probably the best purchase I've made in like weeks. They're right.
Did it brighten your home? Oh, it did.
Yeah, they're right there.
Who doesn't appreciate color?
They're beautiful, and they smell great. Marigolds.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Good choice.
All right, that's been checked in.
Okay, so we gotta wait for a build, and then we'll do some testing.
Is that the one where Darth Vader says "Do not want"? General space.
Revenge of the Sith bootleg. Huh.
Yes. Great. Do not want.
That's good.
All right, so we have this to come up, and then we were able to see this both in the uncooked builds and the cooked builds, right? So we can test it. We can just test it straight out ahead.
Yep.
I mean, it crashed the editor too, so it doesn't matter where you were.
All right. Okay, so we'll go through. We'll test that. Once this comes through, how about we all go and give a run through or two and once this is through, and then if we don't have any other changes, I'll wrap up a build and push it and get it up on Steam. In the meantime, while we're waiting, Carl, you sent me a link of the images you needed, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to work on those while we're doing that. Waiting. Is that the event examples?
Yes. Although,
And then...
is it actually giving you sizes in here?
I'm seeing.
It is not giving you sizes because why would they tell you the details you need to know? Oh my god.
So, is it considered a cover image?
I actually.
Oh no, an announcement probably.
I actually need like all of them. Hold on 1 second.
What? Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna open my Photoshop. Okay, here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because it is one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, so I will say, asterisk, the header image is merely suggested, not required, and the library spotlight banner is also optional.
And their sizes are so like. By the way, let's give you
Yeah.
3 different things that are all completely different aspect ratios. Here, have fun.
Hans, you are a saint for going through my garbage list of random file sizes and ratios and straight bullshit. This one needs a logo, but this one's not allowed to have the logo. This one needs to have a logo in the bottom left corner, or else you just can't show it. This one should have a title image somewhere, but not in this area. You're like, what?
Speaking of random images, the image that pops up when you're loading the game is fucking rad. Good job on that, whoever did that.
Nice.
Which one is that? Is that the...
It's like a very
Lotus.
purple.
Oh, the splash
big
screen?
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Really more just thank Tyson for the art piece, the arts that I can then just crop and put into the size that I want. Thank you, Tyson.
Don't think Tyson. It only encourages him.
It's true.
Is he
It
in?
it only makes him stronger.
But in the bad ways. It only makes him stronger at early retirement, not come work
Not
full
allowed.
time for us.
Not allowed.
Yeah. What does retirement mean?
Anthony and Brandon, while we're waiting for the build, could you guys go into the public roadmap and make sure we have it spruced up and ready to go for launch? Because I think it's me and Hans have been like sort of keeping it updated, but I think it needs to be updated for the Steam launch. And
Yeah,
it could use a good like pass of you guys making it look good.
Public roadmap.
Hi, George.
Where is public road app?
Trello.
Oh, you have bugs in here. I think these are all...
So the bug fixes, it wasn't, I didn't put it in as a check boxes to be like checked off. I did it to like, because it's the closest thing I can have to bullet points in an easy way. That makes sense? But like that is an old release, so we can probably just totally change it out. But
Sorry, I might be insane, but I don't see it
You.
on Trello, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna share screen so that I'm can make
It's
sure
called-
I'm not.
It's called
actually
In Search of a Home Public Roadmap.
Yeah, I don't actually see that. My left hand. Am I insane?
I mean,
Depends on your definition.
I posted a link. See if you can go to it, and
Okay.
maybe you're not on it.
Ooh, wow, this is awesome.
There
Okay,
you
I can see it now.
but you can't edit it.
Let's see, can I edit it? I can edit it.
All right.
Why is it not showing up on my? Maybe I have
Boards.
to add the board. Join board. Oh, I do have to join the board. Okay, I wasn't a part of it, so I wasn't insane. Cool.
Yeah. So next feature update.
I'm part of it. Cool.
Feel left out. It's like elementary school dodgeball all over again.
Hey, Patrick, if you're watching, or you are watching, could you go to that and just validate that you can't move cards around for me? I just really want to make sure these permissions are actually set up, because suddenly I'm worried.
I did test it when it was first set up, so unless it's
I can also
changed,
log out
it
of my
should work.
Trello.
I mean, I think it's because Brandon is part of the team, so he should be able to do everything. It's one of those things where I'm like, triple checking this
Worth-
is worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
Oh wait, I have not joined the board. What the heck?
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Also, I don't have an image for my Trello. I just realized.
Yeah, you're a slacker. And we have so many
What is
lovely
today, the
memes
10th?
for you to use.
They're all so old.
Yes. Just whatever, just use your own Trello account, Patrick. I just want to make sure someone who isn't part of the Ghostly Bear Games team can't futz with stuff.
I'm moving over patch 0.1 to older releases. Since we are now at 0.1.4, which I think is just going to be the Steam update.
Yep.
And then the faction expansion, I believe, is the next feature update. Ah, what happened?
I moved it
Where's
over.
Oh, I see. Current. What should we say?
Here we go. I have an avatar. It's only been months.
We are the best. We are the best.
Hey, I use Trello. I just never really thought to add my face to things.
Sorry to disappoint you, Patrick, but thank you for testing it.
You cannot move cards.
Yes. He cannot destroy your hard work. He is specifically sad about ruining your life, Anthony.
Bible thump. That's a great emoji.
All right, we should probably add little things to explain what these are.
Yeah, Binding of Isaac is the best.
Yeah. It's got too much APM. Hard pass.
I have to admit that I kind of don't like the game that much, but I just love the theme and the execution of it so much that it makes me appreciate the game in spite of that. I mean, you fucking shoot tears at bad guys. Like, that is so amazing. Game wears itself on its sleeve.
Evil Will is coming out again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did it ever leave?
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
feel
every once in a while, Will just says something like about what we should do in the game, and it's just so dark and like kind of sinister and like Machiavellian that I'm just like, what the, like, where did that come from?
I do want to kill that scientist, though. I swear that scientist has shown up like 3 or 4 times in some of my games. Like, oh, I'm here to take 10 more gas. Like, what the hell?
Meme scientist incoming.
that scientist will have a portrait, and it will be your face.
I'd actually be okay with that. That'd be pretty cool.
And you'd still kill him?
I would still kill him. Yeah, are you kidding me? He wants 10 of my gas? No way, man. I don't even care if you're my clone. No way you're getting my gas.
What if we made it a picture of your kid?
That's rude, man.
That's just weird. Why would you do that? Don't
My kid
even
is
say it.
already shooting tears at me all day.
Among other liquids.
And solids. And stuff that is somewhere in between. Exactly.
Alright, what can I be doing that's productive right now?
Are you helping with the board? Or did
I
you
mean, I'm
just
not
change?
sure.
Did you just change your portrait and consider yourself done with Trello?
100%. I'm just not sure what you want me to do on here.
I mean, like, have it present information for our players?
But we don't have information yet. We got to do.
I'm really glad you said we don't have information yet, not we don't have players.
Oh, God.
I mean,
We will. We will. We're about to launch. No, I mean we need to do some design time on these, don't we? So we can.
Oh,
I've done some
fuck.
time on them, but it's mostly it
excuse
needs to be
you.
general. I don't think on the public board we have to be so clear on the exact execution of what's going on. It's just a few high-level sentences of like, this is what we're expanding out, the direction that we're going.
Okay.
He says the board could use a description.
Oh, that's a good idea.
How do you even add a description to the board?
So one of the things I've
About
done
this board, there it is.
about this board, yeah.
Sorry, I always keep that menu closed on the side. So
We can also talk about the ad stuff you were talking about, Hans.
Yeah, I gotta get this. I gotta get this done though.
You're locked in Photoshop land.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm gonna go get coffee. BRB, 1 sec.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get water.
Okay.
maybe I'll go get some Advil. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Do we have a build?
I mean, yeah, I
Build is
believe.
ready.
Yep.
I don't know if it's on not on Steam, right?
No, not on Steam. It's in Head. So I figured
Yeah.
we play through a few games from Head, verify this fix, and make sure we don't run into anything else.
So I pull latest. It's good.
Yeah, you should. Yep.
Okay, I'll play some games off of it then. Ba-doom, 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 boom.
Hello.
That is a highly specialized nation, General Space. I feel like... I don't know that that's a hot take. I think that's a pretty self-evident claim. 16 strawberries or 80 balloons, but not both.
I think it's pretty
Strawberries are
clear
different
that
from Heroes berries.
you would actually want the strawberries.
Same.
I mean, strawberries. Yeah, I guess. What is the global economy for balloons, and could you trade 80 balloons for more than 16 strawberries?
Helium is pretty expensive.
There's no guarantee. Do the balloons have helium in them? Don't see anything saying.
Oh, good point.
I think if you can make 16 strawberries and that's it, it's probably possible to talk about how rare your strawberries are and sell them for megabucks.
Megabucks.
So, Carl, on the event, I'm thinking about using the narrative trailer combat image, the this one, and do we want to give some kind of context to the date? Like, I don't know. I was thinking save your fleet, but that's pretty lame.
All right, don't watch my.
Is it terrible that I really don't want to use that image only because I don't want people to think it's a combat game?
Nope.
Can we use the third image, the with the horizon and that thing? I think that looks better than the first one, but doesn't suggest combat.
So the only reason I didn't choose to go with this one is because it's only a single ship.
Yeah, it's pretty visually boring as a screenshot.
But I could maybe add some ships.
I mean, at the end of the shot, the two other ships are there.
Yeah, I mean, I could go into the other files and add them.
I mean, I guess let me just validate with other people. Like, if we use the combat image, are other people worried about people thinking that it's a combat game?
Where are we using it?
Yeah, where does this actually show up?
So this is an event announcement for the launch of the game that will appear on Steam, and so
yeah, that seems inappropriate.
Yeah. Are you in? Sorry, Hans. Is this Photoshop you're in right now?
Mm-hmm.
The other ship's not.
I can add more ships. The other ships are in After Effects, so.
Oh, they're not. They're not actually in this PSD. He was only.
Yeah, I can go and add them and bring them into the scene lighting and stuff like that, which is fine. We just need to decide which one we want.
This one.
Okay, so everybody's okay.
It's fine.
All right, it's fine.
Just with a little bit more, that'd be good.
I agree with Carl. I'm happy for people to disagree with me, but
no, I mean, I personally somewhat agree. I was just trying to find some image that was like, this is kicking off. This is where it's starting. This is where, you're leaving your planet to start this journey because this is everybody's first chance to play, was what I was trying to get to. But,
well, I wish we could get that loading bar, that splash loading bar or whatever.
That I mean, I could definitely use that as well. It's just, we've used it everywhere else. So
yeah, and but the only problem is that that's or I guess I don't know, but I know that it was a sketch, and so I don't know if it ever got rendered at particularly high detail level.
I need to find it. I found it.
I've bumped it up a few different times in a few different ways, and we could make it work. The thing is that it's created. Here, I'll share again. It's created at a very wide aspect ratio. So in smaller cuts, it's not as an engaging image.
Yeah.
And so I was going to go in and start cutting it up and then making something that fits a little bit more.
I mean, I feel like using the image from the narrative trailer will stand out because we're using that other image as branding on a lot of the site already, and so as a one-time event like thing, it will stand out better, which I think works for what we want.
Right.
Yeah.
So to go back to what my actual original question was, what do we want to say in terms of this event? Because we don't put our branding on here. We don't put our like our logo or the game name. This is like the announcement of an event. So
I mean,
what kind of text, if any, do people want?
I think we should just if we use text, I think we should just use the text for the article, which is state of the game, early access launch. Because
Right.
the
So
reason
nothing narrative.
No.
Okay. All right.
And I think it can be like you could do state of the game as the primary title, and then early access launch as a subtitle, basically. Because the theory being that at various times we could do bigger. We will do a state of the game again, right?
Mhm. All right. Let's view.
Oh.
Just returning to the question at hand for a moment, general space. What is the point that the college textbook is trying to make?
What?
Brandon has not been paying attention.
No. I've been playing. Deeply engrossed in our game.
Good.
Am I supposed to be playing? I thought we were waiting for the Steam push.
Oh, are
No.
we?
No, we're playing out ahead so that we can
Fuck. Okay.
we can validate that this bug is fixed and see if anything else pops up before we push to
Ah,
see.
okay.
Let me finish these events and then I will exit.
That makes more sense. I apologize.
It's okay. It's
Alright.
kind of a
Quit
weird day.
arenas. Continue.
Okay, so there's those. Let's do.
Hans, whenever you finish that image,
The
Can you
3
dr-
images? What?
the one that we were talking about with like the pilgrim ship and stuff, the
Yeah.
event. Can you put that up on Drive? Because I'll use that as the Instagram image as well.
Sure.
'Cause
Yeah,
it's
this is
more
where I
compelling.
am so far. I got to get the engine lights going, and I want to get a little bit more depth in the Starfield, and then I'll pass it off to you.
Cool.
Whoa, cool. That looks good already.
No lock on my side.
Getting there.
No
What?
lockerinos.
No lock.
No lock.
Yeah, I was able to load multiple games without crashes or locks or anything. So
Yep.
Yep.
that
No,
seems all fixed.
Just validated.
I also have to revert. I was using this morning, really going to town on the JSON files to get some very specific screenshots, and so it was not a good place to test our game, considering I was spawning ocean planets on the first system with very, very specific setups.
Okay, Hans. This is perhaps the most important thing ever, since you have a 3D printer.
Okay.
I have
Oh, no problem.
Cute.
I like with the magic of magnets. It can hold your metal stuff. That's pretty good.
Make sure you share that with Twitch so that
I did.
oh good. So I think George would like that.
So let's get the rest.
Somehow the bug fixes I had in have now broken,
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
so I'm not capable of testing. The bug fixes
Oh.
that I have not pushed yet, I can't test right now because I don't want to revert them, but they're also not working. I guess I could just shelve them, but I don't know why the hell they're breaking anyways. These are still changed. Really annoying. Anyways, I'm not being helpful. I apologize.
I'm trying to think out what other things we need to do.
Welcome to early access. Does if I click the Discord button, does it launch a window? It does. Sweet.
Random students waiting for the expo.
Oh, I should have started on these before.
Is there anything else that I can validate while I'm in this run?
I think that was the only.
Reactor damaged is, I think, the only thing that we have left to validate. I validated the house content the population because I got that quest yesterday, and it was worded better.
Ship. I got a side ship with some things. Ship seems good.
These are supposed to be shelved. That's the entire reason I put them in there, you dumb shit. Sorry. I am not Perforce's biggest fan.
No, I am not either.
It loves you.
I like that I got new glasses and I still feel like I'm blind anymore. Okay, so there's that.
Buzz, buzz.
Buzz, buzz.
Little B. All right, so let's grab those.
Okay.
Yes, I'm finally working. Take that. Perforce.
Never change, Will.
Only if you need to, Will.
Thank you, Brandon.
You're welcome. uh,
Oh, hey, when you guys are less stressed out, I'd love to hear about how the thing you went to yesterday went.
It was pretty lame.
oh.
Okay.
I mean,
It was a lot more trying to sell people on using Unreal as opposed to
that was
being relevant to doing things.
Yeah, that does sound pretty lame.
there was one good talk, basically all day.
Do you think the previous day would have been less selly and more?
No,
No, I think it
From
would have
the
been
people
silly,
I
and
talked
it,
with, it was even more silly.
and it was talking about things that we are never going to touch. It was very AR VR focused on the previous day.
Got it.
Did you meet any cool people at least?
A few
I
other
met some
indies.
nice people, yeah. The conversation on shipping was interesting. Mostly just from an anecdotal point of view, not necessarily like, hey, here's actionable stuff. But that was at least you don't getting to hear other people's experiences is always a fun thing. So
I have a bug. It's the it's the really minor one, but it's the population loss green up arrow. I'm still getting that.
Really?
Uh-huh.
When you lose population, you gain morale?
I'm assuming it means that I'm gaining population.
No, because
Okay.
there's. Oh, actually, is it by the population?
Yeah. It's that little tick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so there is a point where you can gain population because you can have a birth, and it's like
No.
1.
Yeah, I know. It just feels weird because it says population loss with up arrows.
right.
Oh,
Oh,
then
the
that's just
text is
the
wrong.
text is wrong. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
makes more sense.
That,
yeah.
yep. I did not understand that, but now I'm following.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was. Yeah.
It's
I
okay.
speak
Reality
good.
is hard to talk about.
I are good speaker.
Is it worth upgrading hangers? I've never done it.
It's faster exploiting.
Yeah, I've found that it's actually worth it once you have enough metal, like just as a sink. Because you're like, what else am I doing with all this metal? So I've decided upgrading. It's on my 3rd level of priorities in
Okay.
fleet management. Yeah. If
I think
first is fuel factory, second is scanner and reactor, third is hangar.
Now that our reactors start with 2 power, my order is scanner, fuel factory, reactor.
Give me that morale boost.
Oh my god, this game sucks.
How are my factions feeling? They're feeling great. I almost called them factories.
How are my factories?
How are my factories doing? I mean, three barons. Barons are actually the strictly inferior version of the TIE X1. You should always take Inquisitors. Just so you know.
Fuck, I screwed up.
Should you take barons over Inquisitors? Because that would be a mess up.
I random drafted this round because I wanted to test the save load bug, and it works. But now I'm trying to play post that, and my random draft was unsurprisingly very bad.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried by how bad your game can be if you make bad draft decisions as a new player.
Oh
It
yeah,
could be real bad.
you screwed, man.
Yeah, you can be completely screwed.
Oh, can't even build another thing. Yeah, like I didn't draft a fuel factory.
Ooh, and now you have to build one.
I
Oh,
and I
wow.
built one on my flagship, and then noticed that my flagship is also the only place with a hangar.
Uh,
Wow, this was a jump 8 win.
nice.
Wild. Okay. Well, everything seems to be working. Should I do another run? Or is
Jump 8 win. That seems
Yeah,
way
I
too
would do
early.
one.
It's between 8 and 12 right now when you can win.
I think we should make it 10 and 12.
I think we should make it 20. No, I'm just kidding.
At some point, we will.
At some
It's just
point,
not
yeah.
enough.
We should. What do we have here? Finding other food, upgrade, and installation. Okay. Oh. Okay. Why can't I upgrade? That's why. God damn it.
Wow.
George says 20 was the end goal, but we said we don't have enough content to last that long right now.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. But we'll get there.
Same.
I have a desert with 7 places in it.
So it's
That's
got
cool.
metal, gas, food, and maybe even fuel? Probably no.
No.
Maybe? No fuel. No fuel. It's got a lot of different caches of those resources.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Hey, but you know, the theming of that might be kind of nice, where you're like, oh, you have to scout it a lot because it's a desert to find all your stuff. Yeah, narrative.
Can we ship you with the game?
Yes.
I don't think anyone wants to have to listen to this voice while they're playing the game, but that's fine.
I feel like Hans answered that question a little too quickly.
I guess I'm getting shipped.
The Ulf has joined us on YouTube, and he says he hears BCAT. And
Oh,
he says
what up?
congrats.
What up, Ulf?
Is that someone you guys worked with?
No, he's a friend.
Cool. Submit way too long in the system.
So do we feel pretty good about promoting this build to the Steam stores?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen
I mean,
nothing
it's-
bad.
Seems like it's running just fine.
Yeah, it seems pretty good. Are there any other things that I should check to see if it's going spooky? I'm trying to look at Yanni.
Oh my god, but this
Oh.
run is bad.
Well, you're not sharing your screen, so I can't show how bad your run is.
This is like I've had 4 jumps and none of them have had more than 2 planets in them.
Dude, you gotta get more player skill.
Ah,
I considered
God,
the game.
why didn't I think about that?
What if you just were better?
Next time I play, I'll play better. Yeah.
Yeah, please do. It's embarrassing when we're streaming.
Oh.
You're terrible.
I mean, yes, and yet here I am.
How you doing, Hans?
I'm getting there. I've got thrusters for 2 of the 3 done. I'm working on the 3rd.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It kind of is. And I mean, really, if you trace it back, this is all kind of my fault. So
Well, okay, yeah, that's fair.
I mean,
Yeah, we
that's
can
just-
agree to that.
Yeah,
We can
100%.
definitely agree to that. All right.
98.5%.
Oh my god.
yeah, there is a small moment where each of you agreed to this reality. However,
Yeah, that's
I,
that.
I was the one who proposed it.
It's that 0.42% of each person on this team.
I'm sorry, Swarm. I would love to build something, but I don't have any metal. And metal is impossible to find.
I love how I love like less than a week ago, Will was like, "Fuck, why do I have so much damn metal?"
Oh, you think less than a week ago? Yesterday I was like
You said that yesterday.
Even
Hans.
with the metal changes.
Hans, I know
It's-
each day is essentially a lifetime, but
Okay,
like
yeah, fair enough.
that was yesterday for sure.
That was, and that's a good thing about our game. It should be different from run to
Yes.
run.
It absolutely should.
Reckless exploit a barren planet? Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
man.
have 50 metal.
You don't have the metal for that.
Do I have the metal for anything?
No.
No.
Ugh. Ugh. Find and gather food. I hate food.
All right, so that.
Whoops, that was a misclick. Uh-oh. I think I found a bug.
Okay.
You do.
This is why we're doing it.
Do it up.
I used my fuel factory and then unused my fuel factory,
Okay.
and
Or
I
like
did not get back gas.
Well, I'm
I think
sorry.
I lost it twice.
Good job. We can bug that one. Don't
If
cancel
someone
fuel
could-
factor.
Could try reproing it. I can't because I have no gas, but if you have gas, I would like a verification to make sure that it wasn't something else that happened. But it looked like it went down twice.
Twice. So like when you took it whenever you started, and then you canceled it and took it again.
It took it again, yeah.
That's awesome.
That's a word for it.
You'll learn now. Don't cancel that action.
Do better.
Yeah. I can check real quickly. Boop. Fuel factory. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Let's find out. Fuel factory. Fuel factory. All right. 40 gas. It didn't take it the second time. It just doesn't refund you.
Oh, okay. That's probably what I saw then. I really like Reckless Exploit taking metal. It feels a lot better than it taking morale.
Jump 6.
Yeah, I might be able to make it. Although my food supplies are running low and I have no gas.
Well, you at least have 2 more jumps of fuel currently.
That's true. If I'm lucky, it won't matter.
I kind of want to try this random fleet. Might be
It
thinking
was
of-
pretty fun.
All right, one second.
Or
I'm
it
gonna go
is.
get a
I mean, I'm in
D6.
it right now.
Be right back. All right, I have my dice.
Wait, what?
He's gonna.
Got-
He's randomly.
Oh wait, this tin doesn't have a D6. It only has a D20.
You're
I mean-
doing random drafting via dice?
Yeah,
You can just click the first one 4 times. That's what I do for random.
no, less fun. Come on.
Brandon's way requires dice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Clearly superior. I have D6s right here.
Let's do that.
Yep. Almost dropped that die. That's this. Okay. All right, let's see what I got.
Did you basically just click 2 4 times?
I clicked a yes, actually. Hey, you know, sometimes the dice, the dice say things.
I'd just like to point out, Hans, that this is in the same run. I have so much metal I don't know what to do with.
Well, you know what? This first ship is completely useless. Oh
Make
no,
it
it has
useful.
hydroponics.
Make it useful. What? Hydroponics isn't useful. Food is abundant. The universe is full of food. Everyone knows that about the universe.
It's kind of weird that our game does have so much food. All right, this doesn't look too bad. I mean, I would never draft this first ship though. Oh, you know the real problem?
All right, Carl. How about that?
My entire fleet only has 13 fuel to start with.
Yeah, that
Ooh.
works good. Yes,
It's
yes, yes.
no bueno.
All right.
We should put an achievement
Dude.
for using the random ship draft button.
Okay, what do I? Okay, we'll upgrade. Oh no, the fuel factory and the sensors are on the same ship. Ah,
What if we had an achievement that was like, start the game with less than 10 fuel and win?
Yeah, I mean we should have some of those things.
That would be fun. That'd be a hard
wait,
one.
what did I just upgrade on the ship? Oh no, I don't know what I was upgrading.
Hit
Oh,
cancel.
no.
Yeah,
But it's
just
a waste of time. I just played suboptimally.
Oh
Alright.
my
Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm such a shitter. Alright.
Are you though?
No, not at all. I don't care. I kind of want a bold gambit on this first. No, okay.
Do it.
I remember what happened last
The
time.
true random run. You're just gonna lose your flagship and it's over.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what would happen.
Strategery.
You're out of metal, dude.
You're out of metal.
Unless you have someone who's efficient.
I have one ship that's efficient, but they're currently doing things. It's the Favreau. The bring the Mandalorian to you.
We are so close
Did-
to Mandalorian.
I'm so
Did
excited.
you pick up on what I did with ship names?
Oh,
Yes.
I picked up on a long time ago, Carl.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
and
I
I
didn't.
appreciate it.
I didn't. What should I pick up on?
One. It's not the complete list, but one set of ship names are just the last names of everyone who starred in the Avengers.
Oh. Got it.
One of them's also Star Wars, right?
Yeah, Star Wars is another set.
Yeah, I saw like the Dern, and I was like, oh yeah, he totally did this.
Aren't we in there too?
The Dameron.
Yes,
Yes.
Like there's a Ruffle Raft ship.
yes. The Tyson names are in there, as is every kind of bear species. There's
Species.
There's a bunch of
Nice.
them that are the like worldwide spacecraft that have gone out before. So you'll see NASA and Russian and Chinese and Japanese spacecraft out in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, I got a bug.
Uh-oh.
No, you
I
didn't.
brought this one up before and we wrote it down as a UI bug and it didn't feel like a UI bug to me, but now I can confidently say it is definitely not a UI bug. I went to my long range scanner. I clicked on an A area that says it will only ever have one planet, and I jumped into this system.
which is
It
probably not an A.
It definitely did not go where I clicked. I didn't even click on any of the other systems. I just moused over them to check
Okay.
them out. And then I clicked on A, the jump button appeared. I clicked jump. It was not user error. I'm super confident this time.
Super confident.
Super.
It would be nice if we could get like more details about the system you're in.
It's not an A system, I can tell you that.
I don't know. It's an A system. It's
Is
A
it?
system.
I thought A system said they only.
I'm so get out. No, bad
Actually-
Carl.
Actually, no. That is completely a possible of an A system.
Then why does it say it only has one?
I don't
planet?
know because maybe the stuff didn't get updated right at some point. Because yeah, it's just superly heavily weighted for gas giant, but it has a chance for barren, frozen, molten desert, and asteroids. Just
And
at a
it
lower.
could be 6 planets.
I think that actually might be a bug in. Maybe it's not doing the object counts right. That's That is definitely a possibility because it shouldn't. It should only have between 0. Well, it would never have 0, I don't think. But should only max be able to have 2.
So yeah, there's definitely a bug of some kind in there. So.
Going on there, yeah. And it's. Although that's really funny. I mean, it does common, usually 1. Common are gas giants and asteroids.
You're level 1. How long does it take to dismantle things again? Like forever, right?
No,
10 seconds?
10, 12, something like that.
Okay.
I logged the bug.
Thank you.
Things that we're not going to do in the short term, but would be really nice. I wish I could reorder my ships on the right side so that I can get my engine like stacked up correctly.
Wait, hey, Will, you're just playing from Unreal, right?
Yep.
So you have cheats, right?
Yep.
George says if you have cheats, there's a way you could see what type of system that is.
Okay.
Oh,
What is that way?
The cheat menu. Go to the cheat menu.
Press C.
Yeah. Toggle galaxy map. Oh god. Which one is it? I don't know what order this is in.
There's a lot of info in here.
Where do we go, George?
Is the top relevant or the bottom? I could
think
take
the
a picture of it for
Top
George.
is when there's an ocean there. So the top is the last jump. You can pause too if you.
What jump? He asked what jump is it?
I'm on jump
8.
8. Do these have numbers? Oh gosh, it's just like a lot of info.
Yeah, it lists things from last jump to first jump.
So yeah, that top is the win system.
Okay, I'll go to the bottom and count up.
That's
Star system type A, type dwarf, something like that. Star system M. It's just saying lots of star systems. Are these the ones that I'm jumping into, or are these the
Yeah,
ones that were
they're
options?
They're all the options. Doesn't
Then
matter.
how will I know which one I'm in?
That's a good point.
Same.
So he's saying this might not work because we used to only have one system per jump.
Oh, okay. Pause the game and win.
Can we make a task to update Galaxy Mail with jump number? Sure.
You're going to M system.
Swarm. Ugh, I do need to. Well, I have no metal. Alright, cool.
Jeez, that's a lot of quests. Enjoy.
I think I'll be okay. None of them are gonna mutiny. Reckless exploit a barren planet. There's only one of those. Use a fuel factory. I could do that.
Yeah, you're still photoshopping.
And working on your second image.
Yay.
Work on
Fine,
all
okay.
the images.
Do we want to push the build into Steam while you're
Sure.
doing that?
If you feel like we're good, I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, I feel like we're good.
Okay.
And I sort of want to push the button.
Me too. Push it.
Because I think we're past the projected.
Push it. Real good?
Yeah, you guys know what's up.
Yep.
Yeah, I was ready
Stop.
for it.
Stop screen sharing while I'm putting it off. About
Seems wise.
Oh no, I was
Steam build.
swarmed. Shut up, dudes.
So, Carl, your announcement thing is in search of a home, marketing, Steam, and then I'm working on the next one.
I swear, if these guys meet any, I'm gonna be so angry.
Oh, I reached my max jump targets in 1, which I think means I'm guaranteed to win if I jump. So I'm jumping.
Bull Gambit.
Always bold gambit.
I did not bold camp it.
That is my strategy. Always bold gambit.
You
The spice
won.
of life.
I'm the best, even with a random group. I'm the best.
Your points are pretty low, though.
Your points are low.
Wow.
I'm at a low point.
I'm sorry, it was only 33,000. I mean, on a win, it's pretty low for a win.
Yeah, man, you're struggling.
Not the way I win. Yeah,
Is it really
s-
winning if it's not perfect?
I scuttle everything all the time to make sure I don't accidentally get points.
I remember when Scuttle was like, didn't actually remove your shit. And you're like,
That's
wait,
why I was like,
this is
Scuttle
the
is the
most
best. I
broken
use it.
ability of all time.
I was like, I use it first thing every single time.
Why wouldn't I do this all day, every day? And you're like, wait,
Yeah.
that's a great point, Will.
It was great. It was really good. I miss old Scuttle.
Should make a ship called the Hermit Crab.
Whoa, why is my face really big on Twitch?
Because you are special.
You're making me uncomfortable, Carl.
I have too many scanners. Yeah, sure. You know what? Why not dismantle this hydroponics? Because Will's correct. It's absolutely useless.
It is. Food is so abundant. I just dismantle my hydroponics at the beginning of every game now.
Oh
I
god.
love it. Let's skadoot on out of this system. Skadoot doot. That's so many deserts. Raised morale to content. That's sure as hell happening right now. Okay, cool. Find and gather gas? Oh. Oh, everybody's deep in Scannerino's town. Let's do it again. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have uninstalled that hydroponics. Oh well.
Well,
If it goes poorly, I'm just gonna bull gambit. And I mean, really, any excuse for me to bull gambit was a great thing.
With you. All right, Carl. In search of a home, marketing Steam should be state of the game, JPEG, state of the game, spotlight, and state of the game header.
Great.
So, and they are all basically like the state of the game has the text for state of the game. The other two are just images because it sounds like they overlay whatever they want on the others.
Yep. Cool. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Sorry.
And let's. Oh no, it's okay. This is why we're doing a war room this morning. This shit is gonna come up. All right, Watching the build. Watching the build. We are cooking.
We in the kitchen now. Guess I need food. Oh well.
All right, I got the purchase now button staged for the website. Got the Steam build stage, staging. What else? We had a couple.
Does anyone care that I'm tagging your Instagram names into the release?
Nope.
Instagram post?
How dare
Do you have my Instagram name?
Nope, I have 3 so far.
I can give you it.
Okay, let me
We're good.
What is it?
Am I about to hit starvation?
maybe. That should be fun. Enjoy. What who's oh actually
Why did you choose to make the balloons, Brandon?
I mean, why not though?
Yeah, I'm at Will Swanick. We should be Instagram friends. You can see me post pictures. Of my
I'm not posting I'm posting
you-
using the Ghostly Bear.
Can you friend people on Instagram?
baby. Or whatever the word is. I don't know. Let's do the
It's
social
it's
media
like a
thing.
mutual following, right?
I think it's internet stock. I think that's what you do. You add internet stalkers.
God, it's necessary.
Yeah, I like being stalked.
Mhm.
It makes me
Oh.
feel important.
Our own little slice of fame.
Yeah, validate me.
Yeah, exactly.
God, Swarm, you're so needy. Chill, boy. Grow. Oh my God, what was I trying to say?
Derp.
Burp.
Swarm is the worst. I never listen to them. I just get a diplomatic person to shut them up, and then do all the
Yeah.
house quests, which are the only.
I didn't
real
RNG
quests.
diplomatic person, unfortunately.
Yeah,
this is my RNG run. This is actually going along pretty well for an RNG run.
I will share the.
Oh my
exciting-
goodness. I just lost 250 people for no reason. Yikes.
There you are? Is that you?
I will share the excitement of game development with everyone.
Hype. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
we won.
Will, is your I guess I
sorry.
can only see the image. Is it like you in a black coat? Is your Instagram image?
yes.
Okay, that is you.
In France.
Well, cool.
Are you a Francophile?
That's the Eiffel Tower in the background. Actually, I really did not like my trip to France, so I would go with no. But that picture, I looked good in it, so you know.
So I have this. I haven't looked. Does George have an Instagram?
No, George does not have an Instagram. George does not believe in social media.
Okay, then we get tagged and no one else does. Sweet.
Thanks.
I
Yeah, I would
have
like
a
to remove my
post
social media.
post ready to go to be shared. Shared. Once the game is live. Have we pressed the button yet?
No, we're packing and doing things.
Oh.
Scott Rankin
You're
is
showing
bugging me
True excitement of game development. That's
Bugging
what
you
we're
about
doing.
what?
when he can buy it.
Oh. Tell him it's all on Hans, and he should start playing Hans.
No, tell him it's all on Jenkins. That'll
I
fill
mean,
him in.
He
I
will
thought that we-
understand that.
I thought that we figured out that it's always Carl's fault all the time, except for the 1.5% where we all decided to join this endeavor.
That was
I mean-
altered tactics. Now it's all Anthony's fault.
Oh, Anthony.
Why? What
yeah, I
did
think
I do?
it's still Carl. He's CEO. I think CEO stands
Oh.
for always my fault.
Oh fuck, you're right.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it actually really bothers me that you didn't find a way to make the letter CEO line up with what you were trying to say. Like, you didn't even
I'm not
try.
creative. I'm not creative at all.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a way to do it, and about
We have a
2
successful build.
seconds into it, I was like, this is not worth it.
We're generating VDFs and uploading.
I can barely formulate coherent sentences.
Good
this
good
morning.
news, the upload process for the images is really slow.
Of course.
Oh.
This is fucking
you know.
Steam. What are you talking about? It's
don't
rocket
talk to me.
fast. High tech.
Don't talk to me about trailers and waiting for them to go through their queue.
But it's
Oh
the
my goodness.
flat management structure. Somebody has to elect that it's fun to.
Wow, that's some shade, Hans.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna stop. Let's not open that can of
Career,
worms.
we're shifting into career limiting loop.
Yes, CLMs. I swear, like in a direct feedback culture, I feel like there should be an HR person that just like has a CLM emote on Slack or like Discord and just like CLM someone. You're just like,
Yeah.
hey there, you're starting to approach the line or have crossed the line and have performed a CLM. You might want to consider not doing this.
Well, if you have one or two, then just generate more traffic. You'll bury it. So
I mean, this is the reason why streaming streaming conversations is dangerous, because you need the CLMs for the likes and the views, but you also need to not perform CLMs for the long-term career mobility.
I mean, I feel like CLMs for the clicks is like just the short circuit quick path, and we should just go for long-term growth by being authentic, which unfortunately also means CLMs because we are authentically career limited.
Authentically.
But we shouldn't go for the cheap CLMs. We should go for the real CLM.
Yeah, we should
Well, if
go
we're
for
talking CLMs,
Hong Kong
then-
protests and revolution
Oh God.
level of CLMs.
oh,
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I mean, look, if we're gonna do it for a good cause,
That is hella CLM.
Yeah.
I mean, depends on where you're at.
Yeah.
For some, we call it being, never mind. This is okay. All right, we're good. Woo! Safe.
Let's back up, take a right turn, switch
Safe.
to different things.
Safe.
Are we in a direct feedback company?
I mean, I would hope so.
I mean, I feel like we just called Carl out for all of his, So yes.
all right. So it is now set to live. Oh, not quite yet. Almost.
Wait, there are 3 more surveys and 5 more images you have to upload. You're going live.
You click the submit. Oh, 12 more images you're missing.
Please upload your pressing the button image. It needs to be 12 pixels by 632 and cannot include any text except the letter E.
So the build is now set to live. So if somebody can propagate and download a patch and see if it works for him,
Somebody being
go to
Ant,
town.
because I don't know how to do that thing you just said.
I mean, you
Just
close
get
Steam and
yourself an
reopen it.
You
update.
open
Yeah.
Steam.
Oh, we don't need to. Oh, I misunderstood. Sorry.
It's I have it set to live. We just need to patch everything. I think I might have said propagate, not patch. I don't know if I.
Yeah.
You set the build to live, not the game to live.
Yes, correct.
Update.
Oh my
queue.
God. Hi, Patrick just got muted.
Yeah.
I mean, I also got muted in our Twitch chat when I was posting things.
Our Nightbot's harsh.
Sorry, Patrick. You crossed the Nightbot by posting anything
Too much,
really.
too
I mean,
quickly.
just
That's what
anything.
happens when you talk.
It deleted 32 messages? Yeah, no.
32. It looks like it only deleted
That's like a
4.
lot.
No, it deleted like everything he's posted.
Really? Oh my god, it did! What the
It's
hell?
Nightbot,
Made it
Nightbot
bad.
is
Made it
on
bad.
patrol.
Holy-
Nightbot, Nightbot doesn't have time for any of your shit.
Okay, I have updated and I am 0.1.4.
Same.
Is that the goal?
I'm gonna just validate that I can exit this game and not soft lock,
Oh yeah, I'll do that too. Good call.
or I mean hard lock, or whatever lock.
Man, I really like our main menu. It's dope.
I want to make it even cooler.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, same.
Basically, I want to use a. Look at all the pretty stuff that Tyson basically took a lot of that stuff from that storyboards of the main menu and put to the narrative trailer and made look way prettier. So I want to pull those ships into our main menu and planet images and the whole thing. And
I
not
guess we
just
should like upgrade some things and build things just to make sure
update has been queued.
Oh my god.
we all hunky dory.
Hey, look, it was only a 1.9 megabyte patch.
Woo.
I
Steam's
will
good.
I will give Steam credit for that, and especially with Unreal, is that the patching diffs are really good.
It worked. I ran 2 back-to-backs and it was happy.
Nice.
So I found out why it was taking a long time to upload.
What were you doing?
It had logged me out and just not told me.
So it didn't upload any of those things? Like that?
It
Of course
was literally not doing anything.
Whoa, this system's wild. 2 gas giants? Insane. I've won. Alright.
Well, not one gas giant and then one small gas moon.
You're a gas moon.
That could be worse things.
That's true. Oh, look at this shot. That looks really pretty.
High res screenshot. Actually, you're in a Steam build. I don't think you can do high res shots.
Let's see. Is
Print
everything
screen.
okay? Everything. Yep, everything worked out. The hard points are operating correctly. I'm not frozen. All right. Cool. We did it.
George.
George, whiskey, lemon, honey, hot water.
He's already said he can't get whiskey in Europe.
Really? Well, I guess that makes sense, actually. Maybe you can add some time to that. Like a sprig or two. It's kind of nice.
Oh, Steam, you're such a pain in the bottom.
Yeah, I think we've said enough things by now that we're never getting hired at Valve.
They already bounced me many years ago.
I don't think I would ever apply.
No.
I applied way a long time ago before I really understood anything about game development, and I applied for a texture artist position, and I didn't actually really understand what it was, and I applied and I thought I was going to be perfect for the thing, and I totally didn't understand why I got bounced. Now that I understand more about actually how video games are made, I'm like, oh yeah, I wouldn't have hired me either.
You're like, I was not a texture artist.
Nope, not even remotely. I sure as hell thought I was. No. Kind of funny.
I feel like my hair is progressively
So,
gotten crazier. over this.
have we verified on a couple different people? Are we ready?
Yep, looks good to me. Fire away.
All right.
I am titanium.
Go. Release. Hit
Carl?
the button.
Go ahead.
Woo, woo, woo.
Okay, I gotta log out and log back in. Oh no, actually, maybe nope. I gotta log out.
Hold on. Just hold on a second, because, like, I keep getting
Yeah.
bounced on this side, too.
Okay, all right. So I'm in with actually a different account right now doing something else. So you let me know when you're done.
Oh, I don't have permissions to do anything with Steam.
Oh man, the wildest ride. We go and launch.
Oh yeah, we could enable cloud saves here in the future. That's not hard.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's not a. It's actually a pretty easy system.
All right, I'm gonna just publish this because I keep getting bounced and it's being annoying, so I'm just publishing it.
Do it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hit the button.
Hold on. Options. Jesus Christ.
Come on, publish. Let's go. Game.
Your publish action will take up to 24 hours. No, sorry.
Oh God, what the fuck?
Yeah, when you say things like
I'm
that,
actually
I
waiting for
promise I'll
that to
believe it.
show
That's
up.
exactly what
I'll fucking believe it.
Because that was really believable.
Yeah. Oh,
It's like literally logging me out every 5 minutes. Not even
Make
5
sure-
minutes.
Just close Steam
Alright.
on your computer. Close all sorts of tabs, anything.
I will log out of every.
Just
Steamworks.
just don't do anything right now. Just do nothing.
Okay. Alright.
Do nothing. And let me see if I can get it through on this login. Why?
so while Carl's going insane, to the miniature gamers, have you seen the B1 droid sprues?
No.
Oh my goodness! Let me show you this blast from the past. Let me show. Oh my goodness! You guys are in for a treat.
I don't even know what those words mean.
Look at this. Where are we? We in the 90s? We building some Gundams?
I have
Whoa.
no idea why this is impressive.
Dude, these are ancient.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, right? Those are 2 B1 droids. 2.
That
What's
is.
ancient about it?
It's.
So
Go
look
ahead.
at them
Really
in space.
Really unoptimized. Like it's
Yeah.
just like all the extra space that's there.
Yeah.
Like, you could see a picture of pick a Games Workshop model.
Yeah. Let me show you a modern Games Workshop sprue.
I
Okay, it's
played
published. Go
Shadespire,
ahead.
but I don't remember what. Oh God, yes.
No,
Oh.
that's the news post, not the game.
Oh God! Nah!
Hey, I see the post. Whoa, it does a cool zoom in when I click on it.
Whoa, you're right.
This looks
Okay.
great.
Publish the game. Come on.
Yeah, publish the game. It's time. The time is now, and I am hungry.
Same.
Unrelated, but yeah.
Totally related. Yeah, so you've seen Shadespire sprues. You know.
I
Yeah.
don't remember them though. They were wholly unremarkable to me. That's not true. I remember remarking when I saw them, this is annoying. I have to put together the minis.
Correct.
Oh well.
I'll go back to my CMON.
Tools. Content.
Anyways, the reason why this is remarkable is because this is their first push into injected plastic molds, and this is like 20 years out of 20 years old. This looks like a sprue from 20 years ago in terms of how unoptimized it is.
And
So
it's
they
recent.
They just wanted to be very careful.
Yeah. It's just like so much like money. Like they just
It's true. They could get more. They could do more with the empty space and have.
because
could
it's like
probably
even
f-
imagine, so that's how many extra molds they had to create plus the amount of well, I guess all of their boxes are standardized, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just a lot of extra space on the sprue.
Maybe it was tooling time was just cheaper to do.
Yeah,
it
that's
this way.
probably true too. Depends
And
on
they
who
just
they're working
don't
with.
care about the. And they don't care about the. Like you said, the box sizes are fixed, so they're like, yeah, we have the space, so just tool the molds in a much cheaper way than
Yeah.
spending more time to optimize them. I want to add the game to cart. Why can't I add to cart?
I mean, don't you already own it?
Yeah, don't we already know?
I'm not logged in. I actually want to see the button that lets me add it to cart
Okay.
from the webpage.
I thought it hadn't been published yet.
That's what I'm waiting for.
That's what he's complaining about.
That's what I'm complaining about. Less than an hour, it says. How much time could be less than an hour? 10 minutes?
I don't
1
understand.
minute?
Wait,
10 seconds?
Hans, are you pressing the button, or am I supposed to be pressing the button?
You're supposed to be pressing the button.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing
Is that why we've been sitting here?
That's probably why we've been sitting here. I
Carl, speak. What's going on?
release. Oh god.
Oh, you have to type it in.
Release my app.
Right.
You're not showing screen.
I'm not gonna share our Steam store
I know,
admin
it's-
page.
That's probably a good idea.
Eh.
I swear to God, if it logs me out, I'm gonna be so angry right now.
Just start sharing when you're typing in passwords. That's it.
Yeah. That one.
Oh, I can't add it to wishlist anymore.
Shouldn't you be able to do that anyway?
Well, I logged out and it had a market.
All publishing tasks have been completed. Your application is now visible on the Steam store. It may take up to 10 minutes for your product to appear in applicable lists such as new releases or upcoming, but you can view your
Oh,
store
there it
page
is.
immediately by following the link below.
Really? Already?
Look at that button.
Hey! Wow.
Right there.
Our game
Add
is
cart.
only $14.99. That's a steal.
Now it'll be like I'll 40 whenever we release. Sure, why not? Just go up that high.
Sounds right.
Increase price as you go through early access.
How has no one reviewed our game yet? This is ridiculous.
Well,
All right, Instagram post is going.
Alright, I'm on Discord. It's about to go.
TweetDeck. Tweet.
How do I put an emoji?
This message will be sent to. I hit publish, right? I know that sounds really stupid, but
Should I hit publish? I see it too.
Oh,
on
yeah, you
Discord.
can hit it. it probably won't do anything.
Okay.
This message will be sent to all servers following this channel. I don't know if any other servers follow this channel, but nope, failed to publish. Something went wrong.
It's because I already published it.
Okay.
Dev Lounge has some of our stuff. Maybe they follow us.
Oh, wait a second. What just happened? Oh, there we go. That's fine.
Seem to be freaking out.
Facebook, Instagram, all the posts.
All the things.
Woo!
So, what are we sitting here?
So
We just suddenly all went very.
Well, I'm being social media intern.
We did. We're like,
Sorry.
I'm
That's
just
really
excited.
funny.
I can buy our game.
Yep. Super exciting.
Wait, no. I mean, like, I shouldn't be able to, should
So
I?
the Ghostly Bear Games post, I think did you just do that one, Carl, on Twitter?
Yeah.
You didn't put a link.
Yeah. We'll fix it in a second.
Ah,
It's a pretty big one. I'm gonna retweet your post. Oh my god, why is Twitter telling me to do things? Yeah, I'm not gonna retweet your post. Not until it has a
Yeah,
link.
don't do that thing. I'll fix it in a second.
I have like 12 followers who need to know, Carl.
That shit did it. Purchase now button is pushed.
I posted on my Facebook.
same.
Survive the void.
Steam page. There it is.
There we go. Is better. Play Dungeon Mans wants to know who's wearing the Dark Souls Death Message T-shirt on launch day. Because that's jinxing it.
Yeah, that does seem kind of sketchy, Hans.
It's on brand for Hans.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
We'll double down. How about that?
Ugh.
Does that work? No?
Jeez.
Oh God.
I need to finish my mask.
Oh.
I like that it makes Anthony sigh.
There are many things that make Anthony sighs.
I think Nathan Rowe is our first customer. Or is our first player.
Oh, is he
Purchase
playing it?
No, I think he just sent me a Facebook message saying first.
Oh, he's calling dibs on being first.
I just got an email that said, "Hey, a game on your wish list just released," and then I looked at it, and it was a different game.
That seems accurate.
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way, Brandon, you should probably open up our YouTube stream so you can talk to the Ulf.
Oh God, how do I do that?
Just go to our YouTube channel.
Oh God. Okay. It's all the things with the stuff.
Every
I-
social media.
We're in search of oh no, that's a playlist. Okay, wait. Where did I go to
According
our
to Steam, we have sold 2 copies.
Hell yeah.
2.
We have
Hey,
we have
sweet.
we have 2 units and 3 retail activations.
I don't exactly know how. I've always been confused on that number on the
Hey.
units plus retail act.
Thank
Unless
you,
you've
thank you.
given
Wolf.
them a launch key to somebody.
Well, I think retail activations is us.
It is. Yeah. It's I don't know.
Yes, we
Honestly.
have keys.
We've made $31. Our company is saved. Sorry, I'm back now.
Yeah, please stop. Like, fucking stop. Right now. Stop looking at it. Pour yourself
Go-
some whiskey.
Go get lunch, Carl. Do something.
No, I canceled my lunch.
You're
What do you mean you canceled your
dumb.
lunch?
Well, I was supposed to be
Yeah.
at lunch like 3 minutes ago, and I would have needed to leave at 11:30. And like, it's really good that I canceled it, considering we discovered all the images and posts and everything else.
And we shipped a game.
And we shipped a
right.
game.
We're not one of those companies that never ships.
It's true. We actually should. And now I can say in the 5 years that I've not been at PopCap, I've actually shipped 3 games.
Yep.
So
Nice.
that's a thing.
This is the first game I've shipped since Solitaire Blitz, which was
I'm
like 8
sorry.
years ago.
What the fuck? Jesus.
Pluto shipped, right?
No, well, I don't know.
They-
I guess
they
it's
had beta.
Ki-
You
kind
guys
of.
shipped a beta? Alpha?
Yeah, sure. There was a thing that 2 people used.
I installed
Well,
it.
we've now
Well, I
we've
mean-
now matched Pluto.
We got 2.
It didn't feel like
What was that?
I think that was the only appropriate response. By the way, Brandon, per our conversation yesterday, I continued to do the victory lap in my head.
He responds with nothing to that.
He responds with nothing. He hates me.
I'm sorry, I'm responding to a lot of messages right now. And by that I mean 2 messages.
Which is a
Alright,
lot when you're low APM.
Yeah, dude.
Ouch. Ouch.
You know, it all really started going downhill when I turned 25. Year 26 has been brutal on my hand-eye coordination.
Yeah,
Is it better if I
wait for
just
48.
copy paste the text that you wrote into Twitter? Is that the same thing as retweeting, or is that different?
All right, Ulf and Nate are now arguing really hard about who purchased it first. Is there a way to tell who purchased it
Nope.
first?
I don't think so, no.
Oh,
We
You
yeah.
should tell
we
them
don't get
both
information.
if they
If they buy a second copy,
yeah, exactly.
then they get first. They get first dibs.
Well,
if
we're
they
starting.
buy
We're starting a leaderboard.
Sure.
Who bought the most copies?
Yeah.
Right. That's an easier one.
Gift those copies.
No, I mean they'd have to look at their receipt timestamps basically, because yeah, Steam doesn't give us those details.
Yeah.
Should we encourage people to review it on our Discord? Because I hear that early reviews help a lot.
They do.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you don't like it, you don't have to say anything. You can just move on. It's cool. It's true. It's fine. Keep it to yourself.
Oh, thanks, Ulf.
Actually, check Discord. God.
I'm gonna post in the get the game place that there's a new place to get the game.
At least
Oh yeah, I need to do one.
Oh,
Jim
good
chose the correct channel. Correct
Yeah.
faction choice.
And when do we want to go through and do the changes on itch?
Right now.
Yeah, now.
You don't get to do anything else, Hans. Enjoy.
Alright,
What are
guys,
the
I guess
changes?
It's time to start sprint planning.
No.
No, not yet.
I'm just kidding. I actually feel hungry. Crazy.
So we're not supposed to let you go and get the.
I think today I'm actually gonna indulge and get some pizza.
So we need to, at some point today, we need to have the talk on the Discord about the changes.
Yeah, I'm typing that up right now.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
And I'm adding a card to make changes to itch.
Does your work laptop, Patrick, meet minimum requirements?
I was going to make a comment about education and
Does it
technology,
have-
but I won't.
No, I'm not going to commit to any kind of Mac support right now. I'm not going to jump down that hole.
That's for future Ant.
Yeah.
That's for future ants. Yeah, that's a problem for him to deal with.
So, but we are on Linux, right? That's where we'll get all of our bug reports if we launched on Linux.
Switch. Here we go. Pushing.
Okay.
For a second, I thought Hans was claiming that we're launching on Switch, and I was like,
That
oh,
would be
damn.
cool.
I can get a dev kit if we want one.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's not hard.
Once we get near actual launch, that will be the time to do that.
Yep.
Yes.
Fantabulous.
And hopefully we can get a license deal
Okay.
with Nintendo and do In Search of Mario.
Yeah, let's just brand
I
it. with
actually
some
already
kind of-
finished that.
So now, as I was just reading, you have to build games on Mac with Unreal. You actually need a Mac doing the build.
Yes, you do.
Interesting.
Which I could do if we wanted to.
Not right now. It's fine. I'm cool with not diving into that right now.
Well, yeah, particularly they just had a major OS update too.
Ooh, I have a friend saying that he'll jot down all of the Loke bugs for us as he plays this weekend.
Do we have localization?
No. No.
So that was the crazy thing, is that when we want to go through, that was from one of the talks yesterday at the Indie Dev Days. Someone asked a question to the Astroneer guys and the two other people up there of like, how was localization with Unreal? And they all were like, it's awesome, it's great, it was simple. I know we haven't set ourselves up properly for it, but
Yeah, that's the
you want to use F text fields instead of F strings fields. But if you use F text fields, you can flag them with a key, and then just run a little program that will export all your ftext fields into basically a readable Excel file, and you can just paste in all the different languages you want. And they said it's just trivial.
Just translate the files and then
Yep, drop them back in.
Unreal will reload them.
Yep.
Appropriate language.
All right.
Yeah, I need food.
Wow. We
Me
did
too.
the thing.
We did the
That's
thing.
tough.
So don't
Alright,
keep
everybody.
refreshing graphs,
Yep.
Carl.
Yeah, Carl.
I haven't I haven't been refreshing graphs. I've been posting on Discord. Stop yelling at me.
That seems like the sound of a guilty man with a guilty
I
conscience.
posted on. I was doing Discord stuff. Go look. I hate you.
Come up
Well-
to Seattle and have lunch with us.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll get
Carl,
right
let's
on
go
that.
get a.
Yes, you two should go grab lunch. That's
Dude.
what you should do.
Let's go get food.
Okay, where?
Oh, let's do like a. Shit. Bad at this.
Sugarfish.
Ooh, you want to go to Kazunori?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well,
Dude.
congratulations, everybody.
Yeah,
Yay, congrats.
Woo!
did the thing.
Yeah, for everyone watching on stream, thank you so much for being here and all of your guys' support so far. Because, like, I know a few of you have been
Absolutely.
around here for a while. It's been
Thank you.
super awesome. We hope you continue to stick around and continue to watch. Just as a note, and I'll put this on Twitter and other places, we will likely not be streaming tomorrow. We're going to take tomorrow to do a big retro sort of like go over the process so far and how we got to early access and stuff. And as with all of our retro events, I tend to protect them from stream just so we can be as open and honest and vulnerable with each other as we can be. So you will likely see us again on stream on Monday. But until then, we'll be around the Discord. We'll be probably responding on Facebook and YouTube and everywhere else, but mostly the Discord. And so if you want to join us there, we'd really appreciate it. If you grab the game, which we would appreciate a ton, give it a review as well, because as Will said, that does help with exposure. So thanks a ton. And I realize I keep looking over here, which is where my chat window is, but the camera is right there. So anyway, thanks guys. Really appreciate it. Catch you all Monday.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Have a great weekend,
Thanks,
all.
everyone, and congrats again, everybody.
Woo!